It's Saturday, August 15th, and I'm going for a morning walk alone. Karen's not feeling well today. Some foot stuff going on. I'm going to head towards Pacoto Peak. I've never been up there because people say it's dangerous because of people meeting there to do drug deals. But my experience with people who are challenged by drugs, they tend to finish their business by 5:30 in the morning, and they're either high and passed out or gone to bed, and I don't expect to see anybody up that way this time of day, and if I do, I'll stay away from them. So I guess I'm making this video because we decided to leave Braga and move to Vila do Conde, which is a beachside town. I've been opposed to living in a beachside town for a couple of reasons. One of them that it's hard to find housing that is affordable at the level that we want in housing because of mold issues in damp areas of the world. We try to avoid living in homes that suffer from mold, and it's just more prevalent in beachside communities, so you have to up the ante of the quality of the construction you're living in to compensate for that, and that gets expensive. But after looking at what's available out there, I think I've settled down to the idea that we can find some affordable housing at the quality we're looking for. And there's another reason. It'll come to me. So we're leaving Braga just because I guess Kira and I have our own reasons. I think most of them are similar, but priority levels maybe are a little different. For me, two biggest reasons is I got bored pretty quick in this town. If we had lived in a different part of town, I may have not gotten bored so quickly. But I'm finding that I miss wildlife more than I thought I would. I thought the varieties and architecture would keep me interested, but the thing about architecture is it's always the same. I mean, it looks different depending on the time of day, the weather, etc., but architecture just sits there. It's the same reason that I quit astrophotography. 1,000 years from now, that galaxy up there in space is going to look exactly like it does now. And more or less the same is true for architecture. It doesn't change. It changes with the lighting and the weather, like I said, but wildlife's a whole different story. You never know what you're going to see, where you're going to see it, what it's going to be doing. even mundane animals like a pigeon can do an interesting thing and make for great photography. I mean, I would consider Braga a great starter home situation. If you want to get your feet wet in Portugal and do it safely and at the most ease, Braga's a good place to start. It has all the resources you could need without the problems of living in a big city. I just remembered the other reason I'm opposed or have been opposed to living in beachside communities, especially in Portugal, is because it attracts expats. And not that I have anything against being around Americans or other English-speaking nations. Part of the reason I came to Europe is to change cultures and see how other people live. And moving a quarter of a way across the world and hanging out with the same people doesn't appeal to me. But what I discovered after moving here is that you make your own life look the way you want it to. You're not obligated to hang out with Americans just because they want to have get-togethers. You don't have to go. So there may be more expats there, but doesn't mean that has to be my focus. And another thing about, I didn't know this until I visited Vila do Conde, but Braga is like a working class town, and with that comes some of the same problems I would run into in the United States, is that they tend to have people with smaller world views. Let me put it that way. That's the kindest way I can put it. Hang on a second, I see something weird in the river. Like two round things like eyes. Probably not gonna pick up on the camera, but I've had my eyes out for otters. I mean, that could just be something reflecting in the light. I'm not sure. Anyhow, yeah, so narrower worldview. Because there's fewer expats here, that means there's fewer people from various nationalities. There's a lot of Brazilians here, and a lot of people from North Africa. But not that there's going to be other Native Americans in Vila do Conde, but I tend to get mistaken for Asian, or which I am part Asian, but I look more like a Native American, or I get mistaken for a Mexican. And here in Braga, where they've never seen anyone that looks like me, I get stared at a heck of a lot. Like more than I got stared at in the United States, which was a lot. like people will follow me around in stores just so they can look at me. And I noticed when I was in Villa de Conde visiting that I hardly got looked at all. And I mentioned it to Karen, and she did a little research and discovered that a famous walking trail runs through Villa de Conde. The famous walking trail is called Camino de Santiago. It's a pilgrimage trail that I think mostly Catholics take. It's a pilgrimage they do where they walk like for weeks up into Spain. That's kind of the beginning and end of my knowledge about it. Never heard of it until I heard of Portugal, but that trail runs right through Villa de Conde, and it draws people internationally who walk that trail and who stop and rest and take motels and shop on their way to Spain. So I saw lots of people from all over the world, and so I was just kind of nothing to the people there, just another traveler, which is wonderful. This may be my first time in life living as an anonymous person, and I'm really looking forward to that. There's a public pay toilet in Braga. First time I've seen one of these. I'm not going to test it out. Just a curiosity. No idea how you pay, how it works. I see some coin slots there. I've always been attracted to this sign and thought I'd come up here and take a closer look. As I look at it, she's got a red sweater on, but if I look in my monitor, it's kind of yellow. So, not sure how it's going to turn out. The colors are totally different. Let's see what the other side looks like. Same thing. Opposite direction. The colors look better though, for some reason. It seems like the further away I get, the weirder the colors get. It's a bunch of LED lights creating this sign, so the camera's having trouble with it. Pretty cool though. I think I might hang out here and wait for the sunrise. Looks like a decent place to take photos.